A few moments later.
How's it going, guys? Let's never ever talk about what happened during that Martinsville race in the K&N series. Never bring it up ever again. That never happened. You know, never in the record books, never statistically proven on the sheets, nothing. It never happened. So don't even comment about it. Don't even talk about it. I don't know what you guys are talking about. It wasn't even me driving the car. I don't know. But let's move on to the truck series. We're back at Milwaukee where we won previously, and here's our qualifying lap through 3 and 4. Actually, if you guys noticed and wasn't listening to what I was saying, we were shifting throughout the entire lap, and we ran a 29.153, which would get us pole position. Now, I'm not complaining about that lap. That's a really damn good lap. that's the best I can do. I don't think I can run faster than that. So, we're in pole position, which is exactly where we need to be for Milwaukee, as it is very difficult to pass. New paint scheme, so that is really cool. I'm going to leave the link down below and give credit to the guy who made it. He was awesome. He messaged me on Instagram and just said, hey, I got this little test scheme that he made, and that was really cool, and really cool for my roommates as well, because, you know, that is their app. So if you guys haven't checked it out yet, it's right there on the back of the truck, as you can see. You can record podcast at discovertest.com, so just go check that out. And yeah, so here we are with second place. Now, listen to what he does here in turn 3. You can see there he shifts really early in the corner, and you know, we just were able to know about that after the race and not during the race. But if you listen to what we do here, we don't shift until now in the middle of the corner. I like to do a tactic that I learned from Jeff Gordon, because whenever I watched Gordon race, whether it was road courses or a place like Pocono, he would shift before he gets on the throttle. So that's the same tactic I use. I don't really understand the shifting when you enter the corner, because I feel like the car could get very loose. But people have different ways of doing it. For me, shifting in the middle of the corner worked. As you guys can see here, it doesn't really make a huge difference apparently, because the top 3 trucks, we are pulling away from the rest of the field, and it's a very tight battle. Second place in the 2 car, he's looking, but can't really make the pass. It is very difficult to pass at Milwaukee. That's why I take so much pride in my qualifying laps, because we have to qualify on pole. If we do not qualify on pole, it is a disaster in my opinion. So gotta do better than that. Lap 13, caution comes out. This was the first caution of the race. We would come down pit road, and this was a little. I did not want to overshoot my pit stall. You can see this is not okay in real life. I mean, the back end of my truck is out of the box, and we come out of pit road. And can we hold the lead? And we barely, I mean barely hold the lead. And that's really important. Getting out of the pit stall and all that, very important. So here is restart number 1. The number 7 is on our outside. Brandon, we got a good restart, and we're able to pull away. Like I said, if we just stay in the lead here, we just stay on the bottom lane, don't make mistakes. Different kind of racing tactic we're using around here, because we're shifting a lot more than we were in the first race. And we also have the 13th highest I rating, so that means there are 12 people in this room that have higher I ratings than us, so we're in a pretty fast room. You can see what happened behind us. A little bit of contact with the 2 and the 7, I think it was. And don't know what happened there, but the 2 was very aggressive, got into his left rear, and moved him to the track. Another caution would come out on lap 18, which was about a couple, maybe 2 laps after the restart. So we stay out. Another restart, we go on the throttle. The 2 cannot keep up with us, and we just continue to do our job and just continue to let everyone in the back of the pack kind of fight it out. And the two truck was not making a lot of friends this race. And another wreck. As you can see, we didn't even make it down to the backstretch. Another wreck, and another caution, and another restart. Here we are on lap 25, same deal. The 2 is on our outside, not able to get a good restart compared to us, because the leader just has so much of an advantage. And I tried switching it up every single time. Every time there's a restart, go at different points. You know, you can always judge when you want to go, and that's very important. Lap 28, we're still in the lead with Levi in second place, and another caution comes out. Seems to be the kind of norm here. A lot of cautions. I don't know why. I don't really know what's going on, but another restart. And here I made a deal with the 10. The Levi, we know each other. We've been in a lot of rooms lately. You can see him, and he's been part of the multiple videos. He actually private messaged me during the race and was like, hey, you know, let's do a deal on the start where you go at one time and I'll go at the same time. And we worked that out. And another caution comes out. I didn't feel I have to mention it because you guys know a caution's coming out this time. Another restart, another good deal here. This is just so Levi can fall in behind us. So I liked having someone I trust being in second place and not someone like the 2 truck that was really starting to annoy people. I didn't really want him behind me, so I was happy with allowing the 10 I basically told him when I'm going. We had a deal where we would go at a certain point and he would run behind me. I never told him he couldn't pass me. He could pass me if he wanted to, but I was very confident in my abilities that we would not be able to get past. So he runs in second place. I was a little bit afraid of the 7, who now runs in second, as you can see here on lap 42. I was afraid of him because he seemed pretty fast. He's only 3/10 behind us. And it looks like we're going to have a pretty good battle for the lead because he is gaining on us until the caution comes out. And here we're not going to pit, obviously, because there's only going to be about a couple laps left in the race. So we have the 7 who is really fast, and we're going to have to be able to beat him on this restart. We wait till he goes, and then we go. I don't know if that was a good idea, because he got a pretty good restart there. He would fall in behind, and we'd have to be very nice and easy on the brakes here. Coasting into turn 1, and there is the caution again. And we're not really able to race for the victory. But the good news is, we would come away with the victory. Now look here. I don't know what the 2 truck really made a lot of enemies this race. I don't know what he was doing there, because he just pile drove that truck, the blue truck. I don't know what happened. But we come across the finish line, get the checkered flag, and we win again at Milwaukee. I think that makes it 3 for 3 or 2 for 2. I don't know how many races we've won now. I know it's 3 for 3 because we won both races at Milwaukee, and then we won, that was our 3rd race. So 3 for 3 at Milwaukee. And we move on to, we're going back to the not ARCA series, the K&N series at Daytona. This is Daytona 2007, so if you guys don't have iRacing, this is the 2007 version of Daytona. Very bumpy, very, basically the best version of Daytona, honestly. Hopefully one day it gets back to this version. But this is our qualifying lap, and even at Daytona, I take pride in qualifying. We have to qualify very well. So, first qualifying lap, or second qualifying lap, because you have to run the top in the first one. We run a 49.897, the only car to be in the 49.8, and we get the pole, which is exactly what we want, and that is good news. Now, never ran a race before in the K&N series at Daytona 07, so didn't have an idea of how it would be. And you can see here, we got a good start, but we didn't really have friends, and I think those 2 in the top lane knew each other because they timed that out really well, or they just have experience. They both were Class A based on the rookie stripes on the thing. They're both blue, while mine is yellow for being Class C. So they are able to get the top lane going, and they are going to pass us. Now getting pole position means absolutely nothing. Hopefully we could get a nice push from behind, but unfortunately that push didn't do anything, and instead just had the bottom lane just check up entirely. I don't know what happened there. And we go from 1st to 6th in half a lap, which I was not very happy about and didn't understand because there's nothing I could do. I'm relying on the people behind me. I'm just holding the throttle wide open. So we're kind of stuck on the bottom here. Had to lift out of the throttle a little bit because we can't go anywhere. Stuck in the top lane. Bottom lane continues to check up. Top lane's going through. And now you could see we're 4th in line on the bottom lane with the top lane piling up. You can see how bumpy turn 1 and 2 is, and 3 and 4. Very, very bumpy. Just have to be careful, not push through the corners. But we fall back, and this is only lap 2, and you can see we're already back around 10th place. It's bad. We're basically in 10th place, 11th place, around there. Not good at all. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to try to fight our way back. But there's nowhere to go. You gotta be very careful at Daytona 07. So nowhere to go. We gotta think about our safety rating as well. Yes, we want to win, but we gotta think about our safety rating. Running in 11th on lap 4, 2 lanes, and we go through turn 1 and 2, and now there's the smoke, and we have nowhere to go, and we are collected into the big one with the car contact as well. I think 4-time incidents, so that was not very good. That's going to hurt our safety rating as well. And you can see here on the replay, nothing we could do. We're in the high lane. 7th car in line, something goes on in front of us, and all mayhem goes loose. We actually could have made it through if that blue car, don't know the number, but the blue car wasn't spinning on the bottom lane. So there's nothing I could do there. There's nothing we could do at all, and we just had to go along for the ride. One more look, something happened in the middle of the corner. It looks like there was a tap, lag or something. I don't know. It looked very weird. One car goes flipping, and we get collected. At that point, no real reason. There's no cautions in the K&N series, so you can see we're running 16th. No real reason to keep going. So coming down the backstretch, we would just pull over and end the race. We would end up finishing somewhere around 20th and hurt our I rating, hurt our safety rating as well. But unfortunately, that's how it would have to go. And that would be it for this one, guys. We were able to win at Milwaukee again, but Martinsville, actually, I don't know what Martinsville is. Never talking about it, but Daytona didn't go well either. So if you like the video, make sure to like the button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Comment down below, and I'll see you guys later. Hope you're having a great day, and peace out.
Even if I tried, even if I wanted to, and I can't change. Even if I tried, my love, she keeps me warm.